Okay, come with me. Get ready to take you on a ride. Well, you're not going to ride with me, but we're going to head on out, take care of a few things, and I got some updates to tell you about this Dodash Lit Consistency Challenge. Okay, I just left my client's place here. Let me switch over so you can see where it is. Oh, let me switch over. See, she is a mortician and has a funeral home. And anyway, so she gave me this box here. Let me pull it out so you can see it. It is a candle. I'm going to make a gift basket out of it. So I'll probably show it to you in another video because I probably won't have the gift basket made in time for this. I want this to come out today. But I'm going to take you on my next stop. And so come along with me. Let me go ahead and start this engine and get started. I'll see you there. Okay, we're at our next place. I'm getting ready to stop in here to go pick up a few things. Let's grab the purse. And we're going to pick up a few things on this list. Close the door. Lock the car. And I'm going to cross the street. And we are walking. And we're walking. We're walking. And we're walking. Okay. So I'm going to be, in this video, I'm going to be talking about this lit challenge. Oh my gosh, it's windy out here. Hope it's not too loud. Maybe I'll wait and do this so that it's not harsh on your ears. But I'm going to be talking to you about the challenge and my results, and oh my gosh, all the accomplishments that I got. So I'll pause this for right now, and I'll pick it up when I'm in a place where it's not windy, probably back in the car, and I will share all of that. This experience with this challenge has been amazing. Okay, I'll see you there. Okay, so I am back inside. It got so cold. The temperature started off really warm and very sunny today. And then the temperature started going down and got really, really cold. So I'm back. I decided to come inside and give you, excuse me, I wanted to give you the results of what happened with this, this Dodash Lit, Dodash Lit Consistency Challenge. I called it the February Consistency Challenge. But basically, it was all about consistency and coming here every day to post on YouTube. And I was inspired. God had given me a topic to do the video. And the topic, as you know, is get the narcissist out of your life. I was already working on terminologies about the narcissist, about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. But God gave me that title, and I decided to go ahead and continue on. So I started with that title on February the 2nd. And the challenge ended on yesterday, the 28th of February, but I still have a couple more topics that's related to that I wanted to give. But the good thing is that I completed all the topics that was designated to me, and then I had some additional ones that I was inspired. I just searched to find, just in case I didn't have 28, because I actually had 16, but I had a couple impromptu videos or update videos, because I have some moments that I was just really grateful, and I just wanted to share that. So those videos they were little short videos, probably about 2 or 3. So anyway, I got my list here of all the different, I was listing, excuse me, I'm still getting over the little allergy, but I was listing throughout the month all the different things that was, all the benefits and the growth and the experiences that I gained. I wanted to call it the good, bad, and ugly, but when when I went through this list, I saw nothing but good, but good. Um, if I think of any ugly at the end or any bad at the end, I'll just I'll add it. But I'm just going to go ahead and share with you what I have. So they're not in any particular order. So the first thing about this challenge, the first thing about this challenge was posting every day. I was able to accomplish that goal, and that was very good. I posted, and every single day. Sometimes it didn't happen till later on, but sometimes it happened. Most of the times it happened in the evening that I was able to get that post in. I did the post, I did the title, I did the thumbnail, the titles and the posts. I was studying them. I had gotten to a pretty good momentum. So in the beginning, I was doing the post first. I was doing the video, and then I would figure out the thumbnail and the title later. And then sometimes I was determining what the title was, and I created a thumbnail, and then I did the video. So it got to a point where I discovered, and I'm just going to share this with you and go through this list, because I'll go through the list and see if it's something else, but I'm going to share with you what's in my mind. So as I was going through the videos and doing the videos every day, I noticed that I prefer to actually record in the morning and actually record after my devotions. It's brighter. I'm fully rested. I have meditated. I had my time with God, and I feel like I want to do it more. Do the videos, record the videos in the morning. But I definitely came up with a schedule. Originally, I had started. Okay, so it was on February 1. I was starting to plan to do batch processing and batch recording, and I was going to study that. And then Dodash came up with her, and also with Dante London came up with this. Dante London made a post, and I saw that the post that he talked about. He was just complimenting and thanking Dodash, and talking about how he was inspired and how he changed the focus of his channel so that he can begin to just talk about what really worked and what was working for the algorithm. And he credited Dodash and for that. And so it was a great shout out. And so because of that, I asked, because I had been watching him also, it was showing up on my feed. And then because of that, I finally subscribed to his channel. I had subscribed to Dodash channel a few months ago, although I had been following her since I think it was August. I think it was August or September. Excuse me. But anyway, I am trying not to edit this video, so you may hear me clear my throat, because I'm just going to give it to you straight and give it to you raw, the way it's coming out. Okay. So anyway, it was just such a blessing. And then Dodash came back, and she started to explain how the video was, or his video was a blessing to her. And then she came back the next day, or in her next video, and she said that she wanted to do a challenge. She just came up with an assignment for all of us. And I jumped right on that assignment. I said, well, this is good. This is community. It's community is what I wanted. Also to connect with some others. And then I clicked on the hashtag, the Dodash Lit Challenge hashtag, and saw that several people was there, and even some of my videos was there, because I had used the hashtag as well. So the hashtag is on every single one of my videos. So that's a little bit of history of what I want to share with you. Let me go to my list and let me see what else I wanted to say. So I said all that with the very first point that I had, and that was about posting every day. So I am in that momentum. I'm confident with posting every day, whether I am going live or whether I'm just creating a post or whether I'm batch creating. Definitely, I'm comfortable. That was accomplished. Okay, so the next item on the list was encouragement increases. Yes, I was encouraged a lot more. And just the fact that Dodash was posting every day, and I decided to make sure that I was watching her videos every day. The encouragement, and then seeing others come back encouraged, and seeing others come back and post and talk about that they were participating in the challenge. And then also those shout outs. Those shout outs was just amazing. I'm going to do a separate video maybe tomorrow on that, about the shout outs, because I did participate in the shout out as well. And I got shouted out when I was out of town. I was actually all the way across the country in Utah. So anyway, okay. The next, so it was really encouraging, and my encouragement increased. And okay, so the next one is I have my audience got a lot more videos. They got a whole new series of videos that was created especially for the challenge, but they also benefit from them, and many of them had let me know, not in the comments, but they did let me know, either some who have followed me who had sent me messages, or just let me know if I happen to be talking to them, that they are aware. Many people who have been abused by narcissism are often embarrassed. They want to hide. They want to disappear. And so that's part of one of the reasons why they may not be commenting. They don't really want to identify themselves, but but they have liked and they have followed. They have subscribed to the channel. But for those of you who are confident and you want to stand in your strength and in your power and get your power back, yes, definitely want you to comment. But I'm not going to force you to comment. I just want to let you know that's probably the reason why a lot of people have not commented on those videos. So anyway, but this challenge was not about getting comments or getting subscribers or getting views. The challenge was about consistency, and that's what happened. Okay, so the next item, let me cross these off so I see. The next item was, I have down here, I remembered some of the key posting techniques. And yes, I did. I learned specific things. Make sure that I have a thumbnail. Make sure that I have a title, and the title is related, and also the bullet points. And it was really great to make sure I was assuring that I had all of that. I was assuring that I had the hashtags. Sometimes the hashtags, excuse me. Sometimes the hashtags was not there. And so I went back and I put the hashtags in there, because there were times when I was just so exhausted. And I just did a quick video that I thought would probably be only 1 minute long, but it ended up being probably about 4 to 7 minutes long. But I was being consistent and I was posting every single day. So that was also something that was great. Now, let me see. What else? Oh, this one. I was so glad. I gained the ability to go live. I didn't even know that that was an option. And I did mention that in one of my videos. I stayed at 49 subscribers for the longest. Before I started, I think I was at 44 subscribers. But when I hit 49, and it wasn't until it switched over to, I gained one that was 50. And no, I think, let me see. I can't remember. But at 49 subscribers, I know what it was. I was trying to go live, and the message said in the app that I could not go live until I got 50. I'm like, oh gosh, I just need one more subscriber so that I can go live. And sure enough, it happened. I was able to get that 50th person, and I got 51. And then I was able to go live. I went back, and I saw in the app that they was processing. They gave me the celebration, the congratulations about being able to go live. And then I came back, and then I lost them. I went back down to 49, and then it went back up again to about 55. So actually, I have the ability to go live, and I did go live once the processing of the channel account. Once YouTube finished that. And I went live one time, one day. So I am definitely going to be going live a little bit more often. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about live. Maybe I'll just do Q&A, questions and answers during the live. And you can ask me your questions. You can send in your questions. And I'll probably put some in the community post and then, be able to answer them. But I think I will use the live portion for Q&A. So anyway, okay, so let me go on. But that was such a great celebration. Okay, the next one was, let me see. I have to put on specs. Let me see. So the next one was, um, oh, let me just mention this. I also was able to, I participated in the shout out. And when I participated in the shout outs, I went from the 50 numbers, I think it was 55, to the last number I saw was 77 or 78 subscribers. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was out of town at the time. I was in Utah. But here's the thing. Excuse me. Here's the thing. The numbers the numbers started to decrease because I didn't have access to go back like I wanted to go back to and see all of those who had subscribed, so I can compliment and thank them for it. So that's going to be in another video. But that number increased also from 50, I think it was 55 to 77 or 78. I believe it was 78. Now it's down to, I think, 60, 65 is what I just saw that I have. But just the fact that I had those increased subscribers, I just wanted to shout out. And I looked at the shout out as a form of, it was an investment. So for me, it was an advertisement investment, in terms of you're doing your taxes or something, or, but for me, it's business. So I'm not giving any tax advice or anything. So check with your people, check with your, check with your accountant and your tax people if you want to know more about that. But I just considered it to be a business expense, and what an investment it was. It supported my encouragement. I happened to see, I'm talking about shout outs. I'm not really talking about that. Let me hold that for the shout out video, and let me go back to this list about this, this consistency challenge. Okay, so the next item on the list is, let's see. I started to use the YouTube Studio a lot more. I got more familiar with it. I was familiar with a lot of it, but I started to use it a lot more frequently, and so that helped a lot. And I became more comfortable with it, and it was interesting. Then all these different videos start showing up in my feed about how to use, YouTube Studio. I love how YouTube just put things in there that they know that you're going to be watching, because you either talk about it, they hear about it, or they see and they watch what you're doing. So, okay, so the next thing on the list was, I'm not even putting the glasses on all the way. Okay, so the next thing on the list, my list was, oh my goodness, I grew to 1,000 views. Well, that may sound like 100,000 or 100,000,000 views. I'm making up a number. But I wasn't expecting that either. But my channel had actually grown to 1,000 plus views in its lifetime. I started this channel in, oh gosh, y'all probably have to go back and look at the history. I think it was I want to say 2011, 12, or something like that. And I really just used it to put some unlisted videos on, which is still there. But I really didn't start to use the channel until, I would say, this time last year, right around the latter part of the first quarter. And I didn't really start, I was planning for the channel at that time. And then I started posting in July of last year. And when I started posting in July, and then I've been posting pretty much ever since. But then I did the daily challenge, and so here I am. Okay, so next, let's see. So 1,000 views. Oh my gosh, that was such a blessing. The next thing is that, let me see. Okay, so this one was, I wanted to consider it bad, but it was also good. There was some times when I just did not want to record. This past month, February, was a very eventful month for me, and probably for a lot of us. I had a lot of travel, and that, and I'm going to go ahead and share this. That I'm not going to plan over that the plane crash. So I am actually a Washingtonian, and I live in the Washington, D.C. area. I live outside, I live in a suburb, but I was coming from a business trip on that day. And I flew in 24 hours on the same flight path at the same time, um, 24 hours before the plane crashed. It was a different airline. Um, and I'm just so thankful and so just so grateful that I was protected. And it makes you just aware and makes you appreciate things. I was in mourning, and I was just in shock because not because I had been on the same runway, and I knew that they could have landed that plane in just seconds because I had just experienced it the day before, just 24 hours before. But I was kind of grieving. I was in mourning for all of those that lost, and for my area and the whole aviation area across the country and across the world. Because then we start hearing about. They say that incidents are happening all throughout the world. I'm off subject, but um, they say that flight incidents happen every day. We just don't hear about them. But that event happened. I was in Utah because we were. It was on a family business. I'll share that a little bit later, but it was on family business. And I'll share that a little later in one of the future videos. And we took care of that. And then I started to enter peak season for one of my businesses. And so that was demanding. And then it was just an emotional roller coaster throughout the entire I'm getting a notice, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, I'll figure out what that is. But um just throughout the entire month, there was all kinds of things. There was roller coasters that was going up and down. So anyway, here, I'm gonna pause and put this on airplane mode because I keep getting interruptions, and I don't want to get interruptions. So just a moment, let me pause here. Okay, I'm back. It's on airplane mode, so no more interruptions. Okay, now let's see what else. Let's see. I learned, let me see. I learned, I got a note here that I learned. Oh, I can't even understand what I typed here. I said, okay, you can hear me, but you can't see. My head is down. I got the glasses on. I wrote here, I learned to put highlights in a video. This was editing in front of the video. Okay, I think I know what it was. Yes, I remember now. I learned by observing Dodash take part of her video, and put it on the front of the video, and then you will see it later on as a part of the video. I observed that, and I'm like, there was one part of a couple of videos that I wanted to highlight, and I made that a part of the front. So I observed her do it. She didn't, I don't remember her teaching that in her two video courses, but I observed that, and I'm like, I'm gonna try that. And I tried that, and that was good. And I thought that was pretty good highlight. So that was something else that I gained and I learned also. Okay, so let me see what else that I learned from that, from this challenge. Okay, I gotta mark this off because I don't want to repeat the same thing again. Okay, I got a lot more to go. Okay. Here's another thing. This challenge helped me to plan each of my videos for the rest of February. So not only did I plan for the rest of February, I have so many videos now that they can go to the rest of this month, the month of March, the rest of this month. So so I'm going to do them, and I'm not going to rush. I'm going to take my time, because a couple times I was thinking I was rushing, but I'm going to take my time. I'm going to go through all of those different videos that was related to that subject. And then soon I'll start to also get prepared for my interviews, because I am going to be having some interviews, and they'll be appearing in the podcast section of this Propelled to Greatness channel. So what was next also is that I became committed to a daily mindset. That was also an advantage. It was so many gains that I had received, from this challenge. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, I mentioned about the increase. Yeah, I said an increase. I got increased subscribers because of the shout out. It was $25. I did invest in that, and I got a total of, I have a note here. I got a total of 626 more subscribers that I would not have had. What a blessing! That was a blessing. That's probably a teeny weeny number to you all, maybe non-existent number to you, but it's huge. It's huge to me, and it's huge to my clients, to my subscribers. 'Cause that means 26 more people are paying attention to me speak and paying attention to what I have to share. So okay, so the next one, let me see. The next one is I shared with you about my ability to go live, and that happened on February 24th. I did my first live on YouTube, and then let me see. Oh, I got ready, and I think I shared this with you. I got ready and confident with batch recording and batch processing. And also, and then I was able to create thumbnails a lot quicker. That was something else that happened. Faster, quicker thumbnails. I became more confident. I did one, I have to say, I did one thumbnail I was so very proud of, and it only got a couple of views. It's that one that had all the different clouds of all the different, the different things that happen because you are involved with a narcissist. And so anyway, it was very small. I was surprised, but I was really proud of that particular thumbnail. But I got really good, and it became a lot faster. I was able to create the videos a lot faster. Okay, so the next one is excuse me. Oh, this one is a good one. I stopped trying to go viral, and I just started focusing on doing the videos every single day, daily, and improving every day. And I guess I can call him my primary YouTube coach is Sean Cannell, and I had learned from him just 1% every day with every video. Just try to improve 1%. And sometimes that 1% was just that I was consistent and consistent with this challenge and actually recording every single day. But that's also a great accomplishment that happened. And then I developed a template. I developed a template and a guide and a structure so that I'm able. So I have a sheet, and I had the order of how I wanted to make sure everything was addressed in the video. So of course the title, the thumbnail. I had bullet points, and I had what I called little stories, object lessons, or examples of what happened with me in each of those scenarios, so that you, my audience, will understand and know that you're not alone in recovering from or having dealt with, or you may still be dealing with. I'm recovered, but you may still be dealing with narcissistic abuse. So let me see what else. I'm getting there. I'm almost at the end. Let's see. Let me see. It looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 more left. Isn't that interesting? The number 7. Okay. So anyway, I have here, I'm very highly organized, and basically I just needed a format that I could follow, and that really helped me. And this challenge enabled me to get even more organized, to develop a plan and a structure for not only this challenge, but also all the other videos that I'm going to have in the future. Let's see what else. Next, that's a lot of arms in here, but again, I'm not editing any of this out. Okay, let's see. What's next? Let me see. Let's see. Assure, don't forget. Oh, it also helped me to assure by having that that so-called template. It was really like a cheat sheet, but it helped me to make sure that I did not miss any of the important points. Like I had the special hashtags. I even had an area that I created for pinned comments, so I can pin a comment. Sometimes I did that, sometimes I did not. Even including concluding statements. Sometimes I had a concluding statement. Oftentimes I had them and didn't even say it. So again, this all was practice. It was growth. It was growth. It was development for me. But again, the main purpose and the main focus, which was accomplished, was consistency. Okay, so let me see what's next. Almost there. I started to use this organizational project management tool more frequently, which is Trello. Some of you use Asana, some of you use Airtable, and a few others. But I started to pay more attention to Trello. I had the paid version, and I came down to the free version because I was not using it more frequently. So I'm still at the free version. I'm going to max out using the free version before I even consider upgrading to the paid again. But I'm fine. I found that I'm better at using my calendar, my Google Calendar, more than I am using any of the other tools. But I found that it's going to help me to, in a workflow, going from one phase to another phase to another phase for the videos, to the point of them being posted, and then even after marketing related to the videos. So excuse me, that was me tapping on this part of this table. Okay, so now that was my knee. 3 more things. This is what I want to say. You know what? I'm going to read this because I think I wrote this note, and I was just inspired, and I started to just type it out. And what I said here is this is to you, DoorDash. Your consistency has been the leading force. Your consistency, DoorDash, yours, has been the leading force for me. It showed me examples despite and along with all the other, I said I was going to read it, but I'm sitting here trying to describe it. Along with all the other many life experiences that I had, because I had mentioned those, and all the issues that came. There were some issues that I didn't talk about, but there's some issues that came along the way as well. It was motivating. It was very motivating. And sometimes I will look at your next video just for motivation. So there were many times, I would say maybe about 5 times during the whole month, I just did not want to do a video. And your video will either pop up, or I would just open up my phone or open up the computer, and I'll see that you had another video. One time you had a video that didn't come out until like almost midnight. Midnight my time, Eastern time, and in the United States. And that was motivation enough for me to keep going. But all of my videos was posted definitely before midnight on Eastern time. I only had one live, which is, I do have the hashtag in that live that I did, that was a part of the challenge. Okay, let me see what else did I say in here. But mainly, DoorDash, your consistency challenge and your consistency of posting every single day, and then sometimes more than one time a day. I saw a couple of them that was 2 and 3 times a day. It was very, very motivating, very encouraging. And I did say in one of my videos some months before that I made you my accountability partner. And oh my goodness, what accountability and what example it was for me. So I appreciate and I thank you. I thank you so much. And I'm so grateful for you for that. Let me see. I think I'm down to the last one. The last one. Oh, I mentioned this earlier, but I will say that when I was too tired to do a video, I did the video anyway. I grabbed the phone, and I had planned to do a video for probably only 1 minute, but it ended up being anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes sometimes. And so, and that video got posted, and it might have been an impromptu video or an update video, but I let you know what was happening, or I gave you an update on that as well. So here, let me see. And then the last one is, and I had mentioned this already, I am better in the day. I'm better when I do my devotions. and I'm going to insert that in the video. I'm not sure if I'm going to insert it in the beginning, or maybe I'll insert it here of me doing devotions. I did devotions this morning, and well, you'll see it. You already see it at the beginning. You'll see it at the end, or you'll see it in both places. But after the devotions, which is a time of meditation, I read my Bible. I read usually a chapter or a series. I said a chapter. I just knocked this thing over. I use read a chapter in the Bible, and in a journal. I journal before. I write the name of the scripture, the verse, the subject title, and then I usually write some kind of reflection of what I might receive or what I might gain after that. So a journal, do meditation, and I also I pray before I do start the devotion, and then I have affirmations. So I have some affirmations, and I have lots of affirmations that have come true. And that visit to Utah was an affirmation that came true. Oh my gosh, what a blessing! What an answer to a prayer, and it does happen. So again, this is just a recap. I don't have a lot of statistics. I didn't look at my analytics to see how my numbers was going up and down, but I know I have all green arrows going up, all green arrows going up. I haven't started learning to edit where I can insert as I'm, the different areas as I'm talking, but I have to go back to the Editing Made Easy training that DoDash had, because I purchased both of them, and figure out how to do that. I have another editing software. Oh, that's another thing. I started using the VLLO, VLLO editing software that DoDash mentioned as well. And I had downloaded it, and it's amazing. I love that there's no watermark. And I love that if somebody called and I didn't have the phone on airplane mode, the phone would interrupt, and then I was able to quickly and easily just add those to the video, and then I was able to upload it as all one video. Sometimes I had 3 or 4 separate videos, and they combined. It ended up being about 30, but I edited down to maybe about 20 something minutes or so. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to give you a quick synopsis. Thank you again. Thank you so much for this challenge. I'm continuing with it. I'm not sure if you're going to DoDash, you're going to continue with it for this month, or you're going to have a different type of channel, but I'm a challenge. But I am going to continue with the other subjects that I have. My original goal was always just to post once a week, but I might be posting, instead of every day, I might be posting about 3 times a week, because I really want to get the batch processing and the batch the batch processing and the batch recording in order. And there were times I didn't like the way my hair looked. There were times I wanted to have a different clothing on, and I want to get those things in order. But that's not going to be the primary. The most important things is that what's in my video you will receive, and it's going to benefit you in this challenge. This channel is about Propelled to Greatness, which is, despite all odds, you are still moving upward and you're still moving forward. And that was me. That was my I don't know how to describe it. That was just me coming out of narcissistic abuse, and having discovered that it wasn't only just that one experience, it was several experiences of narcissistic abuse. But having come out of that and being able to help others and support others and continue to grow and to continue to improve and prosper. So that is it for right now. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. I thank you, DoorDash. This is just, and I don't even know what the title of this is going to be, but it's going to have something to do with the results of the DoorDash Consistency Lit Challenge. I guess that's what I'll call it. I'm not sure. You all take care, and I'll see you in the next video.